confirmed everything.
Hello. Well, hello there. That's better. Oh, why's my camera like go really far over there? There you go. Um. It's over there again. Ooh. Ooh. Got my chat working before I. Look at the other monitor. Um. Oh God, where is it? There you go. Oh. I need to read this at some point. It's not very good. Toaster. Hmm. Lo-fi. That's not how you spell lo-fi. Jesus. I haven't unmuted it for you guys, but it's loud. There you go. Okie dokie. Let's get some work done. Let's get it into a nice comfortable position. I don't know what I did last time. Because I had it like... Oh, like this? I must have had it like that last time. Not like yesterday, but... Saturday. That is not in there high enough. I'm not interested in it randomly becoming unscrewed and dropping and breaking. Hey, moderate. Look at those white hairs. Oh, did someone message me? I'll move back to Black Friday. I need to update my water shader. I have a better version of it. In fact, I'll show you guys. Because I need to convert to UE5 and everything. It's not an issue. It's just a little bit of extra work. But I've got 1, 2, 3 water shader projects. Hopefully this is the right one. Oh, okay, it's on the other monitor. I have my work up, but it's on the wrong monitor. This shouldn't take too long. Hopefully this is the correct one. Yeah, I remember duplicating this. Nice, it's really getting through those shaders real fast. Oh, hey Garud, sorry. I'm from Rehab's Discord, seeing your work, what you're building today. I'm going to be doing some more on the Simpsons scene, but I just wanted to have a look at my water shader. Sorry, kind of thingy. So if you haven't seen, I can't remember what I've put on there, but I've just been making the kitchen at the moment. But we did make a little horror scene as well, which I think you would have seen on there. We made a TV material, which when I actually play the TV, you'll actually see it in full action. It kind of looks like I didn't intentionally do this, but it's supposed to do this like weird effects where you get this rainbow glitching. It's entirely intentional, even though it may not look like it. But I kind of just want to do the toaster today. What did we do yesterday? We did the letters. And I made a bundle up here, which you'll never probably see, but it's so you can like see them down here. So you got like some extra detailing in that corner. Yeah. Oh, I've got some letters over here too. I'm trying to read. You always try to question how you make TV plays in UE. Annoyingly, I can't remember how to change which ones play, but all you got to do is you drag in your MP4 file, and you'll have it look like. I am not organized right now in my work. I don't see it. In here, here. Here you go. So you get your media. Oh, it's because it's in this episode. So you get your media, you drag it in, and it will look like this. When you open that, it will do nothing. It'll just show you where it's coming from. Then all you got to do is right click, go to media. There, I'll say apparently apply it and go media player, which will be this. When you open a media player, you'll get this menu. If you double click it, it will play it. This is, so the one I'm getting playing is this one. Yeah, this one. Once you've done that, all you do is open up your like material. So right click material and you'll get a blank material. Drag it into there. Oh, drag it into this one. Media player video. Yeah? Wait. I feel like I'm missing a step. Do I right click that? Media player video. Media player. Hold on a minute. Media texture. Is that the one? Ah, media texture. Oh. Is that correct? That's right, right? I'm now intrigued because I can't remember how I did it, so... It's not that. If I drag that into there... Oh, it is, yeah. So it drags in the media player. Cool. And it'll play the media. So after you've done that and you've got your media texture, open up your material, drag your material in, and all you got to do is basically attach that to your emissive color. Click apply. You can do other effects on it, but it's the most basic setup. Let's say we want to do a shiny TV as well. Let's put 0 into roughness. And then attach that to your material. Oh, I'm only getting this error, or not error, but because I have sets of textures, so ignore that I just added this in, because if you set it up on your own properly, it should then just have the video. When you click play, it'll play the video. Ta-da! So yeah, make a media player, media texture. So it'll add it into here, and obviously look, it's playing it. Then in the texture, just assign it in here, and then when you're in your material, just drag that texture in. Easy peasy. But obviously, I have a better looking. Oh, I'm simulating. I was gonna say, where is it? I have a better looking TV texture. There you go. If you go into this one, which looks like this up close, I've just basically overlaid a lot of RGB looking things. So there's a lot of stuff going on. The main part you need to care about is basically here. And basically what I'm doing is I've got this texture. I can zoom in fast enough. This texture. I'm not modeling. Well, maybe I will be modeling something. A wolf. Let's have a go. Wait, what's so much better? Moderate. I was obviously reading the other thing. How should I store this one? My screen is so dirty. I've run out of spray. I need to get more. Okay, so my house is getting messier and messier in Blender. Nothing, I was joking when the water shader wasn't compiled. Oh, right. Is that working now? Yeah, so if those of you have not seen it, so my water shader... Is this the old one? That's the new one. That's the old one. So the old one's still pretty neat, but you can see like where it cuts and stuff. Right? The new one, you got a bit more of a dynamic blending, and it's set up a little bit differently. Someday a fingerprint free or dirty print free display will exist. Hopefully, lol. Oh, wait, was that right? Yeah. So the thing with this one is amount of foam lines. You can actually change how many lines you get. So if I put that down to 1, we'll get like this really thick one. 2, you get it sort of come out 3, 4, and then if we go like 10, you have loads of lines. And as always, we've got the foam distance, which will make it come out further. You can put more lines when you do that, and you can turn up the speed. I say that looks no faster. Is it reverse? Is 1 speed? Yeah. Whoa. You can actually see where it intersect, like it starts making cuts with another texture. Pretend we don't see that. 4. 4's the best, I think, and then 80. So you'll change it obviously depending on your stuff. But so if you also look at this, for those of you who've not seen this material, it works with both of them. What I might show you, but if you bring it down, it interacts with obviously everything around it. See that? It's a nice quick material. I want to improve it more though. I want to have a wave system I can also implement to it, which you can I want to turn up in a slider. Then I also want to make it so it works on rivers, and I want to basically resell it probably for like an extra £4 on top. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just replace my existing one and put up the price a tiny bit. So people who already own it get it for free, and people who want to own it in the future just pay that little bit extra. But that stuff kind of still works in this old one. It's just not as nice looking. So it's a mighty fine improvement. I really, really like it. Like grabbing an asset, dragging it in, and then just like splashing it around in the water and seeing those effects work is just so cool. Hey, Barris, how's it going? So yeah, like moving it around, like, whoa. Interacts with the water really, really well. But I do want some waves. And to be fair, that guy's water shader, he had it on the market for free. So I could always... I don't want to steal anything, but I could see how he does it, try to implement it into my version. I know that's kind of stealing, but... Going usual. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing all right. I'm not in the perfect health, but I'm also not, like, dying or anything. So, yeah, I'm pretty good. The problem with the way distance fields work, if you scale something, it has problems. Ah. That makes me think, is anything in my scene scaled? Are my walls scaled? No, they're one. I was going to say, distance fields has troubles when you scale something, but these aren't scaled, so. Let's go into Blender. Oh, I wanted to grab my toaster, but it's not here. Toaster? I see a cake. Toaster, are you here? You are here. Why are you here? Hello. One thing I'm kind of doing wrong is making the wall plugs like a separate mesh. They should all be the exact same mesh. I should not be forcing myself to, like, what I should do, maybe the plug's fine, but what I should do is it should be separated. Are the wall planes back to back or solid geometry? They are thick if you actually go into them. Look, actually, I'll go to the one over here. Look, it's not a plane, it's literally, it's got a thickness. I've even got a block outside of that too to help break up that even more. Because when we're inside and we don't have them on, you see more breaking of light. But when they're on, it fixes that slightly. I don't know why it looks weird. It certainly needs to be 10 centimeters minimum. This is more than 10 centimeters. Especially because my scene is slightly scaled more than it should be. I think it's about 40% bigger than what it should be. Which gives it even less, like the hair, gives it even less reason to have all this light leakage. That one confuses me really, like, a lot, because we've got all this. So why at certain angles are we getting loads of leaking of light? Very strange. But wait, like per wall, when you split them, do you just break the edges? Hey, Meko Man. Yeah, but is a watertight mesh, like per wall, or when you split them, did you just break the edges? I split them like, it's like here. When I split them, oh, is it not split? Or did I not save the split? Oh, I might have not saved it. Oh, that's fine there. It's like in here. Like this. I don't get it, because it should still work. I mean, we could always do the outside walls as separate and see if that helps. Oh, God. Because the outside wall has to stay as one mesh. Because that's kind of how a building works. Oh, I can't really, because I've not done any of this. Is that an N-gun? There's a lot of N-guns in here. I don't worry about N-guns anymore. Because they basically get fixed when you bring them out. Yeah, so try and make them an actual solid mesh, because as far as the engine is concerned, those walls are just planes. Well, like this, but that's how you make an interior of a building. Like, that's what, if you look at projects, that's what they will look like. Your words hurt me. And the problem is, the spitballing. The problem is like the outside has to stay as one mesh. So if I do that and keep it as one mesh and fill it, I'm then going backwards and not separating them out because they'll have to be connected. Unless I do like a split like this, but keep it like so it's still there. If that makes sense? Like this. So they basically perfectly connect. But I don't know if that would work either. I don't know. I'll probably find a solution at some point. It's not the biggest solution, especially when you take single images. You'll probably not even notice. Like, sure, you can see it flickering, but if I'm like this, or if I turn it up to 200... Oh, it's not even 100%. If I turn it up to 200, it is a little bit better. That's probably lagging for you guys now. Yeah, it's very weird. I don't quite know why the issue happens. Especially when I see so little complaints about the Unreal Engine, and I'm sitting here like, Lumen doesn't work very well. It feels really weird being like the only person who feels like he's complaining about Lumen when everyone seems to be having like the best experience of it. But at the end of the day, maybe that's all I'm seeing online. Maybe people who are struggling with it just aren't saying anything. Right, the toaster. The poison for Cusco. The poison specifically chosen to kill Cusco? Cusco's poison. Poison? So this is a huge angle. Why is it like this though? What is going on? Oh, wow. It's got like the thinnest bevel on it. That's a complete waste. Hold on a minute. There you go. Whoa. I should have done it there, though. Jesus. Again, I shouldn't have this wall plug. I don't mind having the plug itself, but it makes no sense to keep duplicating these. I might as well manually place those in the scene. So this, and this could be one mesh, but that shouldn't. Let's do a merge distance. So it's breaking some things. Let's go. Cool, that's good. It's much smoother, but I'd rather have it's all a bit smoother. Oh, what's going on here? What? That makes more sense. The same on this side. It is. Wait, is it? No, this side's fine. Hold on a minute, what? The heck's going on with my toaster? So I was when you rush model things, they end up being kind of low quality. That's got to have it here, right? Because that's like an Engon. A pretty nasty one as well. I mean, I could just do this. And this. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Why did I model this so weird? Can I, like, can't smooth it. I might just remodel it. This is not the best model. Oh. They've not got equal sides. I'm going to remodel it because this is a pretty garbage model. Where's my cube? There you are. Let's actually focus it in the center as I respawn it. Cool. So actually, let's look up a toaster and get some decent reference. So this is getting to pure ref. Simpsons. Let's have a look. So it's just like that. But I pretty much got it the right shape. But it's one of those cases where it's a mix between, do I make it look perfectly like theirs, or do I give it a little bit more detail because it's supposed to be a bit more realistic? I don't want to do that. I just want to get sort of the right ratio. bit wider, I'd say. Cool. I could always do it like this, like this, like this. Individual faces. Individual scale down. Scale thin. Scale here. Pull it down. Not quite like that, because you'd want it to come down with the thickness. You want it to come down. My other share model has some bad numbers and they refuse to be smoothed. Oh no. Is it because you had engons? The dreaded engons. Not individual faces, I want it to be along the normals. Pull that out and we have an interior. Problem is, I think I've made a little... Well, if I grab these, do that. Oh, well, first of all, scale, there you go. Wow. That gives way weirder results than I was expecting. Huh. Okay. Let's smooth it, bring it in a little bit, not smooth it, and then pull these in a little bit. And pull them out like that. I gotta pull them in more, I'd say. Like, oh, well. Grab you, grab you, grab you, grab you, pull you into like here. Grab you, grab you, grab you, grab you, pull you out. It's like a tech tool refuses to do any. Wait, like it's just simple shape. It should be no problem. Oh, it's just like tech tool refuses. Yeah, I have like stuff like that happen in Blender all the time. Something that's like should be super simple will be like, nah, I'm not gonna work. I'm like, why? See, my problem is I kinda want it. Oh, phone's going off. Just Amazon telling me about a refund. So if I do this, do this, then we grab you, and then we pull you up a little bit. Will that give us a nice bend? And then we can flatten the bottom out afterwards. So I feel like the best way to do this to just get a perfect bend would instead be to get our basic shape. See, this is when it comes to one of those ideas of you can model anything, you can model things in so many different ways, right? I don't know why, I may as well just spawn a new cube or whatever. Cool. Let's do a duplicate of that. And then in the duplicate, this, pull you out, get rid of you, grab you guys, pull you down to here, make you curved now, like this. So we obviously don't want it like that, we want it to be a bit longer, a little bit thicker, a bit longer, something more like that, so it only gets a bit of the curve, right? We can pull the bottom down afterwards, it's fine. This, and then you just boolean. Is that smooth enough? That looks smooth enough. And then you just boolean. That's not boolean, that's bevel. Boolean you. Click apply. Already you, and we've got the holes in it. Now they will become engons, which is a little bit annoying, but I don't think Control T is going to work very well. But what we could do now. So what would be the best way to approach this? The cut here is the big one. Like here, you'd obviously need to fix up it here, which means we could always use one in the middle. Like this, and then connect that to there. So do you need to clean up the boolean? It really depends. Like sometimes in Engine, it will have issues converting it to tries. Other times it will be perfectly fine and you won't need to. It's more just like a failsafe if you clean it up because you know it won't break. Whereas if you don't clean it up and it breaks, you're gonna be like, oh man, I should have cleaned it up first. And you'll always get clean in geometry doing it yourself. Magic toaster, exactly. Why not both? Sorry to people on Twitch again. I still don't have a way to make it so that I can look at what you're saying. Because I would just do this, but like, obviously you're gonna get this part not go very flat at all. You should have to manually do that. And then do this. So what would be the easiest way to do it? You could do this. Oh, no, because that doesn't work either. Do I just have to do it that way? Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Did that? I did hit. Like that. Grab, 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 grab. That. I feel like that is not the best way to do it, but I can't right now figure the top of my head the best way to achieve that. So I am going to do it that way for now, because, oh well. Can you tell I've had a, not a stressful day at work. I've had a bit of a lot of work to do today. So I'm a little bit... Yeah, true. Instead of like manually doing this, just... YZ0. YZ? Sorry, SY0. So, boom, boom, boom. SY0. And then move it. Oh my god. How much speed did I have? I do feel like the best way to move in 3D software is the way Blender does it. The fact that I can fly around. Now, I don't know if other software do it, so... Technically, I don't need to push the Y, actually. Technically, I just need to go like this, push it into this direction, and then push 0. There you go, now that's fine. Oh, wait. And then that side. So they should go all the way across now, right, yeah. So if I did want to go, oh, we want one more bevel on this... Do that. Smoother. I already regret not making it smoother, to be honest. But... It's too late now. Gotta go fast. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Did you guys ever play Sonic Adventure Battle 2 where that song was played? Because that was a banger of a tune. That's the nicer geometry I'm looking for. Now we're supposed to do a very easy bevel on it, which does it automatically. Oh, would you look at that? If I do the scale... 0.01? 0.001. There you go. 0.005. 0.003. 0.004. Cool. Turn you up. I'd like these corners beveled a little bit as well, like a little bit rounder. This part does cause issues because it's so close to it, you can't bevel it as much. I think you just do that, right? Yeah, that's the better way to do it. I still think one of my best achievements in this scene is probably the draining rack. I think the draining rack came out really well. I hear motorbikes. Cool. Now if I turn you on, you get a nice smooth... Ooh. Not quite a smooth bevel. What is... Okay, we're going to manually bevel apparently, because the manual bevel... Oh. Oh. Why is the manual bevel so weird? I may as well just put an edge loop in it myself. No, I can't pull it up the way I wanted to. What's the easiest way to do this? I'm making this much more complicated than I feel like it should be. This should be really easy. Oh, it's not mirrored perfectly in the middle. What? What's origin points over there? They're saying in the bevel modifier that... Oh, was there? Oh. Well, too late. Well, to be fair, I might reuse it in a second anyway. So, hello, man. How's it going? Let's have a look. Oh, I have not made this deep enough at all. That's fine. It's easy to just grab the bottom and pull it down. I find 3D so funny because you'll make a really complex shape one day, and another day you'll find the most simple stuff really, really awkward. All right. Bevel. Oh, wait. Well, that looks fine now. Oh my god. Aha! But that one definitely does look better. Yeah, that looks way better like that. Cool. Have I got this too far down, or is it just for some reason really dark? I think it's just for some reason really dark because of the shadows. There you go. Smooth boy. So if I bevel that now, I'm so curious. Oh. Wait, I didn't click. Not bevel, sorry, subdivide. Subdivide. Oh. That's very interesting. I don't want to subdivide. It looks fine the way it was. At least it did. What did I break? There you go. You could also do a weighted normal, but that gives probably some errors. If I keep sharp, it probably looks fine. It's the loop slide. Loop slide. This one, the the loop slide. Yeah. Pull this up to here. Bring these in like that. We've got the interior here. Now the question is, should I have made this part? So if I grab this and pull it in, grab this and pull you up like this, like, and then that part's metal. Admittedly, I shouldn't have done it that way because that could be a separate object. I want to make it a little bit wider. Little bit wider like that. And if I duplicate it and do exactly what I just said, grab that, pull that in. We grab you and you. We can have... Okay, that didn't work. We can have that. Turn these guys off for a second so I can see what I'm doing. That selects there. That selects here. Separate that out. That should now let me delete that. And delete that. Cool. Sweetness. We don't need you. So you can push control. Whoops. Control X to delete that. How did I? There you go. Hey, Next, how's it going? Also, Lawrence Jong. How's it going? And what do you do? Are you an artist? I always like asking because we are. Well, I'm an artist, so I like to discover what my chat do. Jesus Christ, how low have I got to turn down these bevels? There you go. Oh yeah. I forgot we got all these things overlaying it at the moment. There it is. That and that. Do we do something like this and have this metal bit? If that's the case, we wouldn't need... We wouldn't need this interior face right Yeah. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Like that. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm not against doing it that way. I know that this bottom part doesn't need this edge loop here. I just switched accounts. I'm a 3D artist turned technical artist. Ooh, oh, right. So what do you mean you switched account? You're now Ricky. Ooh, what made you want to become a technical artist? I can show you some technical work. It's only shader work though. It's not programming. And it's literally the water shader I just showed a second ago in chat. Ooh, cha 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 cha. Well, man, what a shader. Does it tessellate? Oh, it doesn't. Hey, Maltese. Everyone's coming out of the woodwork today. I got some more complex shaders. I don't know where to put them, but that's sort of the extent of my technical art. I'm not a programmer. I've actually done a little bit of programming in my. I don't want to tell anyone usually this, but I've done a bit of programming in. My friend has sent me a very weird thing. I'm glad it didn't open on my other monitor. I've lost train of thought. The thing he sent me was so weird. I've always got this shader. Right, it gives you like that rainbowy effect like an old monitor would. Or an old TV would. Anyways. What was I doing? I'm in Blender. That's what I'm doing. So that looks good, I think. I guess it's up to your guys' opinion so far. And then we basically just want like beams that go across here. I just got more interested in workflow and pipeline, and it just recently started doing Python for Blender. Ooh. Very interesting. Probably smarter than me on that kind of stuff already. Looks at reflection, sees Homer there standing, turns around. He's gone, looks back to the couch. They're all sitting on it. Yes, I'm a writer now. One thing it's going to sound really mean to people who do this. One thing I find very, very funny about certain people who... Let's grab you as well so I remember what it looks like. Certain people who want to get into game development is sometimes, hey, Brittany, it's a pain in the rear. Nice. I like the sounds of that, Ricky. Things being harder than they should be. If you ever look at my art station, I always try to do something new every time I start a new project. So it's always a pain in the rear because I'm always having to learn something new. Halloween in 7 days. Lol, The Ring. Lol, The Ring. I've never seen The Ring. I don't think, anyway. I say that. I'm pretty sure I've not seen The Ring. See, I could just do it like this. I don't think that's a good way to do it. I could do it like this. By putting an edge loop here first. And then grabbing from like here to here. And then just a normal extrude. Pulling that in. Like that. Yeah, that works. And then pulling you in. Ooh, that's so thick. Okay. Extra thick. Like that. But then we've got an end on here. How was it done on here? Yeah, the way I thought it would have been done. Okay. One thing I remember seeing not too long ago was Gary from Gmod. Basically told anyone who's trying to get into the industry to stop because the industry is already too full. That comment really annoyed me because I was like, just stop trying to get the job you like. As much as I liked Gmod and everything, it was just a very rude comment by the person who made Gary's mod. Just like, yeah, just stop trying to be trying to get your dream job. I got it, but you know, there's not enough room now. Like, oh, brilliant. Thanks, mate. Am I wrong? That's what it sounds like. What am I doing? So this has to come up. There's no way I've not made this way more complex than it needed to be, right? Oh my god. Edge. Edge. There you go. Right, and then it's something like this, and then this. This. Something like that, or it's a reversing, make it come to that corner. Sometimes people make things seem hard when it's insanely easy. Give me a good example. Keep doing the new things. Yeah, I love doing that, Ricky. Like, I think the biggest jump I ever did was the jump between the hand-painted scene I did in my portfolio. Like the fish station. That was a huge change in what I do. I think it will be better that way. To fix that, I can just do that. Control X, yeah. I need to use certain shortcuts more. I use... Blender's hugely shortcut driven, as some people hate, but if you get used to them, obviously you go really fast. Yeah, that's good. I don't know if I want to manually bevel this. Manually bevel it, I have full control over how the bevel works, and I can also select the corners and do a nice looking bevel like that. Same up here. That's fine. That. Turn up the smooth range to make all that smooth. Like this. And then I want to break free. Mount center. How do I connect that now? That doesn't look good. That looks better. But we have this sharp line here now. Really? I can't fix that line? Preposterous. Is it because this is an angle, and if I like to do this? Yeah, a little better. You going to BlenderCon? I am not. I don't go anyway. I should. But I think age doesn't matter with stuff. Knowledge is what learns age. You know what? Talk about age being like a problem, like you don't learn things with age. It really annoys me. I hate when someone says they're too old to learn something. And maybe I'll disagree when I'm in my 50s or 60s. But sometimes I'm just like, there is no way you can't pick this up just because you're older. I think the worst one is when they act a certain way because of their age. Oh, but they only act that way because of their age. No. If they're acting incorrectly, if they're acting in a very disrespectful way, I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, no, them being old makes that fine, though. No. That's not how any of this works. No, you're 13, you can't do that. So, yeah, same with being young, actually. I think one that... I remember having this disagreement with somebody a long time ago. They... This random story. They, it's really weird. They basically were complaining their parents didn't, care about them enough. Like, they were like, oh, they support what my brother wants to do, but they didn't support me. And I was like, huh? There's someone like me and a lot of friends are talking to, and she ended up not talking to any of us anymore because I upset her. She was a bit younger. I think I was like 19 and she was 16. Question mark? 20, she was 16. We met her playing League of Legends, which was someone we played games with. And I think we were made a free print, Jesus. And she was saying about, yeah, they support my brother, but they don't support what I do. I was like, well, what does your brother do? And she was like, oh, he wants to be a doctor. And I was like, well, yeah, of course they're going to support that. That's a pretty big career choice, and it's something he wants to do to earn money. And all she was interested in was Korean pop, K-pop. And I was like, that's just, you know, I don't think it's... She was really out on her parents, saying they were horrible because they didn't want to get into K-pop like with her. They didn't want to understand K-pop. Now, I don't know how much they may have neglected her, how much she liked K-pop, whatever, but she had posters all over her room of K-pop. She always talked to her parents K-pop. They listened to her. They didn't tell her off from what I'm aware anyway. And she literally had like photo albums full of pictures of K-pop members. You know, like family albums where you'd be like, oh, look, that's Steve when he was a baby. It was like a photo album, but with K-pop members. And her parents let her have all this stuff. And I said to her, I was like, isn't that support enough? Like, your parents aren't telling you can't have any of this stuff. They're letting you do what you want. You're upset that they're not into it as well. But people have their own interests. I was like, and I reiterated, like, the reason they're interested in your brother's interest is because he wants to be a doctor. That's not just an interest, that's a career choice and a financial decision that's going to be very either detrimental because of how much it costs for medical school, or very beneficial because how much you can earn as a doctor later on. So it was just really weird. And yeah, she got really upset at me for making these comments. But the excuse everyone always kept saying to me, oh, but Steve, she's only 16. I don't care that she's only 16. At the age of 16, you shouldn't be that disrespectful to your parents. I wasn't that disrespectful to my parents when I was 16. I still understood. Just because you're 16 doesn't mean your brain doesn't work anymore. You can still show respect. You can still think logically about things. I don't know. Maybe you guys would disagree and go, oh, no, Steve, that was mean. She is just 16. But I just thought it was so mean to her parents that they'd done nothing wrong. And she was like slagging them off. It was so... This is weird to me. I still don't know how I want to do this. Because you're getting that weird effect there, and I don't like that at all. What happens if we just delete all this? What do you guys think? Let me hear it. Let me hear how much of a bad person I am. Oh, I can't believe you do that. What if we go like here? Oh, here. Don't worry, Steve. I understand you. Thank you, Maltese. I mean, I'm perfectly fine if some people disagree with me in chat. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. At the end of the day, it is just an opinion. Like, to me, she's being disrespectful. It's fine. Whereas, to a lot of other people, they might see that as a perfectly fine response. What am I doing wrong here? Is there an angle? Not an angle. Is there an extra vert that I'm not paying attention to? No. Just literally what we just had earlier. It is. Okay, so that don't work. Obviously, if I select all of them and turn them into one big angle and real fast. That already looks better. You got a line going across here, but that already looks better. If I Control T it or Shift here, Control T. So I might just leave it like that for now. The bob bar looks fine, but I guess that does go to a flat surface, so it's probably why. Because yeah, the way that this is working, as this goes to basically here. Go straight across to that one, but I can't go straight across to that one because it's too high up. But that'll clip. Will it clip? Yeah, look, and it makes this really sharp effect. So we'll leave it like that for now. It's fine. All right. I don't know why I spent so long on this. Don't worry, you just feel dirty when you manually cut them. Don't you just feel dirty when you manually cut model? No, I like manually cutting models and stuff because it just feels like I'm being more. I guess I'm doing more? Is the easy way to put it? Well, I know you didn't say if I like it. You said if I feel like I'm dirty when I do it. But I don't think so? Question mark? So these are like the wobbly bits. I do it all the time, but it just feels wrong. It's like this, right? And then, ooh. Ooh. What the heck is going on? Thank you. Quite. It is like wobbly though, right? I'm almost certain it has like a... See, actually, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, wait, maybe I'm wrong. I think it does that, because then you have your bits in between. Like here. Hold on a minute. Here, 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 here. Like this. Did you like how I modeled that? That was a very interesting way of modeling this. You have like your walls back. Oops. Your walls back here. Like that. And then these hot bars sit on them like this. I'm not going to perfectly space them because I think it looks better when they're like a little bit. So I could also grab one more and pop it at the end like that. Same with you. Like that. And boom. Oops. And I'm not going to make these any more detailed because they're inside the toaster. You're probably never going to see them. In fact, I'm already done too much detail on them by doing this. Let's be honest. Is that in the center? That is in the center. Scale it a little bit. Pull it down. I've not got this very deep at all. I can't believe I've made a toaster so complicated. And then pull it down to like here. Maybe not quite that low actually. A little bit higher, like that. I could make the interior walls a little bit thicker. A lot of empty space, like, but it is rounded on the ends, so it's probably fine. Again, you're not really, really going to look into it, so. And if you do, I'll give you credit. If I give this scene away and you guys are flying around and one of you go in here and you're just like, wow, you know what, Steve? This is a really low quality interior to a toaster. I'll give you a reward. I'll be like, that is... I'll give you the pedantic award. Congratulations. You complained about a very redundant thing. That'd be so funny. Cool. So you got those on the side, and then you need the like little wiry cage now. How does the cage even look in the middle? I'll find a way to look inside, don't worry. You... Wait, what's the meme with, here you go.
A sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Farewell.
Well, I just ended stream as that happened. Farewell. So the cage, what I could do... Here you go, moderate. Here you go. I'm going to show you why... I'm going to show you what makes Blender leagues above Maya. I'm not gonna sit here and say leagues above Max, because it's Max has modifiers too. One thing I do realize I probably should do is this is so thin at the top, it's Unreal Engine. Let me make this a bit thicker. Oops. Is that working? Ah, I need to select the edges. Whoops. That one and that one. There you go. Ooh, that's caused issues there. I'll just make it wider then. There you go. Well, that's some thick toast. Maybe not that wide. That's better. Yeah, you better not. Hey, man, I've always stood up for Max. I've just always said Maya kind of sucks. Anyone who still models in Maya, you have my sympathy. I just know that Megapixel's probably still watching, and he's just like, what? So yeah, one cool thing I could do is I could do something like this. Do something like this. I could then... Ooh. going to have to do that, I believe, right? And if I go into here and go into wireframe, close to what I want. I don't want... How dare you? It's close. Yeah, there you go. We'll just make like a little cage. Not quite what I want, I don't think. Oh, right. But I mean, it works. I don't like this part. Is it inverted? It doesn't fully work. No, what's happening here? Dang it. That would work so well, but the corners look weird. Why do the corners look so weird? Oh, that looks like a deep fat fryer like thing now. If I go like this. Where you put your chips in. I used my 15 years, which spent the last year. Best choice I made in recent years. Exactly, Ricky. Now you're on my level. I want bread, okay, Gibbs toast, but I asked for bread. Yeah, toast is bread. No, I said bread, not toasted bread. What's it, go to bed. What are you doing here? You said go to bread. I said go to bed. Oh, best choice would have been switched to max. Controversial. I mean, that kind of works anyway. As much as it doesn't look quite the way I wanted it to look, it works. So I'm not actually that fast. Like, it goes down to, like, here. Because when you obviously put your toast in, it goes down and it comes up. Wait, does it? How does a toaster work? Does it come out? This part doesn't come out, right? It's like here. You pop your toast in. Oh, right. It's a little more shallow than I need it, right? So it needs to be a little shallower, like here, right? And then you pop it down from there. Your toast goes in, heats up, and then it pops back up. Right, right. So by default, it should be here. I'm so smart. Origin to cursor. Mirror. There we go. Mwah. But usually... Only the bottom. Wait. Oh, you're right. Some of them don't even have a cage. It's just like... Wait, no, they do, right? They always have a... They have a... Right. So, I need a cage that goes above this, right? Whatever. I think that looks fine. I don't think we're going to get too much criticism that it's not the right way. We can even do a quick bevel to make it look more cage-like. Yeah, that's definitely better. Wow, how low have I got to get it if I want to make a... Oops. 0.005. There you go. Look at that cage. Perfect. And then it needs to connect to here, but we won't actually make that, but we will make the handle, which I'm just literally going to do this, this, this. Oh, hello. Hello there. Hello, beastie. Me, I'm a honest man. Can always trust honest man to be honest, honestly. Sure, that's what you should look out for. Bring that down. Wait, no. It's at the... Hold on a minute. Wait, so how does this work? Does it just have a really long... Like, because they've got a curved one, which means it must just have a really long bar when it's at the top. I don't think theirs is the most realistic toaster in the world, let's be honest, but I want it to look as most like Simpsons as I can, so... Yeah, it's got to have to do something like that, because when it comes down... Yeah, that's interesting. Could be... It could be. Yeah. Do you think that would look fine? So you'd want it to rotate a little bit. I mean, equally, we're never actually going to use it in the engine. We're not going to show it working. I mean, I guess we could if we really wanted to, but we're likely not going to. So what I could do, just going to make everything reappear. Yep, very good, very good. I should really stop modeling this inside where I've got everything. Cool. I could just literally do this and pretend like it will rotate. I mean, I guess we could do like a slight like this. And just, you know, you're right, it'd be like a rotating one. I'm doing like the 2-finger action like I'm actually doing it. Why the 2? Yeah, I got an old one that I didn't like the looks of. So, a lot of stuff in this scene was made very, very quickly. So we've got a lot of stuff here that Actually, I've not been remaking too much. This is like the first thing I've remade, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I believe so. You know, this doesn't make any sense. Why is these values got to be so small when in the engine everything's too big? I want to actually make a nicer looking handle. Yeah, that looks good. So, yeah, that looks good. So, something like this, and then we do like a little bit here, here. Then we grab you and you. I shouldn't have rotated it. Local. Not individual. There you go. This. Get rid of you. Ooh, look at that. Get rid of you and you. Nice. Why am I modeling everything in such a weird way recently? There's got to be an easier way to do that as well. I want to make a bevel in there. Oh, is it because I need to select you as well? Yeah. Okay. Oh. There you go. Pull you up. Oops. Pull you up a tad. Something like this. Just like a slightly different design to make it a little bit more interesting. Wow, how low have I got to get this? How low can you go? There you go. Let's go 1. 5. Turn it down to just using 1 bevel, and then put on a weighted normal and turn on you. There you go. We'll have a slight curvy-worvy on these ends too. Oh, you know what? Something like that, like a hard edge. That's cool. That's very cool. Very cash money of me. Yeah, something like that. We're just trying to make it random shapes. Like, to be honest, that's all we're trying to do here. Just make it a little more interesting than just being a square. That doesn't look interesting, though. Let's get rid of that. No, no. No, no. Just get those corners in, and boom, we have a little bit more of an interesting shape than what we had going. I need to stop on hiding. Oh, well, I got it. Okay, we need to move this, or we need to get rid of everything else. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go on a wall. Go on a corner. Go on a wall. You go. They have a window in here now. Big blender. Go over there. Clock. Go over there. Old one. You over there. Oh. Bit for the window over there. And training rack over here. There you go. I can see a bit more what I'm doing now. By the way, water shader looks good. Thank you, thank you. It's like, you should see it. Let me open it up. I mean, it's no secret. I would never do a tutorial on it because it's just too complicated to do a tutorial. But and I do sell it. Obviously, it's a benefit to me to not show how to do it. But I will just do a quick, like, ta-da. It's surprisingly simple when it's all connected together. Steve goes the extra mile always. Steve ignoring my links again. Oh, all right, I'll click it. What was it? Captain's log.
Captain's log.
I didn't get the joke until he was about to say it, and I was like, if I've made it with a woman, inform the men. You want the rest of the champagne? It's pronounced champagne. Oh, God. I'm pathetic. Who am I quoting? What about, I can't do his voice very well, but, the body is spongy and bruised, but the spirit is willing. What are you, gay? Duranda Lila. Li-e-e-a. How to make a lot of money from a commission ad overboard? Detail and charge a lot. didn't even read that until just now. Steve leaning into the stream of life. Hell yeah. Yeah, so if we actually break this down, it's actually surprisingly simple. I've got some reroute notes make it be near. Someone was like, who was it? Oh my god, what's his name? He's in my server. He doesn't talk too often. Something ready? Anti-ready? He was in my server. Camera follow. Yeah, look. Woo. And he was like, he had to clean it. He was like, oh, I had to really clean up your water shader because he bought it. I was like, clean it up? I thought this is pretty good. I was really happy with how, like, it's sure it's not the most organized thing, but I was like, this is fine. I was like, oh, he probably put it down and he said it was really messy. I was like, man. Like, water sprinkles. I thought it was caustics. Yeah, it's surprisingly simple. I never hears even simpler now because of the way I'm doing it. I actually watched someone's tutorial, I can't remember who it was now, to get these like cool line effects. Well, I'm editing the lines quite a lot because you're getting like an overlay of 3 different things happening where it will warp the foam. I see you watch some videos from the channel I sent you. Yeah. It was loads of people have sent me him now. I've watched probably 3 of these videos. He's really good. I can't remember his name now. If you want to pop him in chat. It's probably in my Discord, I think. Is Blender texturing UV editing a good one? I think UV editing is fine in Blender. Like, in fact, we'll make the rest of this... I said I was going to stream for like an hour, but I kind of... at the very least, I want to get this... Oh, what the heck are you? I want to get this guy at the very least textured. Textured? UV'd. God, freaking textured. No, thank you. All right. Yeah, I think that looks fine enough. It just looks a little bit more, I guess, techy. I think equally what we should do is one of those little, at the bottom, oops. At the bottom, make it have a bit more of a stand. I could always delete you. Grab you, pull you up. You know, thinking about it, having the reputation of always being, like, more complicated on all the stuff I do, I think that's a good trait, right? That's like, oh, Steve always goes the extra mile. That's a good thing. I like that. That sounds good. Okay, something like that at the bottom right. I think that makes it look a little bit better. You're so extra, right? That's really good, really good. Wait. So as always, for those of you who haven't modeled in a while or just want to have some tips, separate things out in the way that they'd be separated out in reality. As you saw me just do there, I separated the bottom of this to the bottom of this, because in reality it would actually be a separate thing. Sure, you might not be able to take it apart, but there's probably some screws and stuff where you'd be able to unscrew it and then take it apart. I want to... Yes. Let's get a stronger bevel on here. Something similar to that. I also want one here. That's going to go so far, but yeah, makes it look a bit nicer. Should I get a bevel on here? Boom. Something like that. We'll see. Up there's having a lot of problems when I do that. Why is that? No real reason. It's just like hating life a little bit. I can understand that. That's the biggest bevel I can go. What's breaking it to cause it to have such a small bevel? I don't mind a little bevel. I'm just curious to what's causing the little bevel. And it obviously is breaking when I do this. That's fine there. That's fine there. Pretty fine there. rehabs. It's here, right? Well... yeah, it gets a bit weird here. Oh well. Corners of old bevels always... yeah, I know. Too many points to think about. I was just hoping. Let's make sure I'm reading everything. I love that you start by removing a small bevel. Now you're adding it back. Circle of life. What annoys me about this, though, is watch. You could always just resolve it by just adding your own and, like, scaling it down. Like that, and boom. We basically have... wow, that is not very sharp. I should probably sharpen that edge. This is if you wanted a thick bevel, obviously. But now you essentially have the solution by manually doing that part yourself. Wait, hold a minute. Sharp edge. What? Why you not make sharp? Yeah. Wait, what's going on? Interesting. Yeah, now you've got like this thick edge. There's always solutions to things. It's just sometimes you don't want to do them. Sometimes it comes down to a personal challenge where you're like, no, I've got to get it working this way. I don't know how many times you guys have that happen, but it's very, very common for me. There's a problem here now, so I guess I could always... oh, I know. Wait, everything but you. That. I don't know. I kind of like the way it looked before, to be honest. If I can undo it enough. Ooh, I can't. Very interesting. I guess I could resolve that by just doing this, 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 this. Ooh, this. Oh wait, I want the middle. There you go. But that looks fine. I kind of want it sharp anyway. So the interior got all those in it now. This cage will go down to here. Heat up your toast, then... oh well, it won't actually come out, but you've got this guy in. We just need a place for a wire. We need a place for maybe some buttons. Buttons are usually like here. You need to like the eject one at the very, very least. And maybe even a dial, right? Again, the Simpsons don't have that on theirs. But... 16. But it just looks nice, so... better than that. A big thing about this project, as I've said it a bunch of times, that there's a lot of bits where... There's a lot of bits where I end up adding some extra stuff that isn't in the scene because it just makes more sense to have them than to not have them. Because it just looks more interesting or more realistic. Something like that. I mean, you could do that thing where you make it like... have rigidy edges. Doesn't really work though, because I didn't give it enough edges. The one thing you can do is just and it will select all around it, and then you just go select loop, and you scroll that in. See, that's still... actually, it's not too bad. Oh, I did not mean to do that. The whole thing, do that. No, that's not what I want. Do that. Bevel that. Very high detailed now, I know, but... not the worst result in the world. It's interesting that like overlays each other. Whoa. Heard of named reroutes? Unreal 5 best kept secret. You can link without wire, like set and get. Wait, you can do what in the material editor? No. You know what? That looks good. Do I need the back to it? I can delete it and just have it so it's flush with the object. Like that. You'll never know. I did not know that. No, that sounds awesome. It's called a what? Out of named reroutes. So how does it? Oh right, I was pushing the wrong button. Node color. You can link without wires. That obviously has wires. So if I did like this, what are we doing? And then can I reference that? Like somewhere. What the? Did not miss that? Can I then reference that in some way? No, because I guess a different name and connect it up. How do you use it? That was my first guess. If it was trying to link up without wires, you basically just reference it. Right click and look. Right click. Convert to reroute, start preview, enable retime break. Select named reroute usages. What did that do? Oh, not on it. Right click here. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you can make like your entire... So it's kind of like using a material function, but you can make your entire thing over somewhere in your material and then just plug it in. That's awesome. What the heck? And I assume it just works as if you're plugging it in. Yeah. Wow. That's very, very cool. I hope I remember that. That's actually really cool, right? That is so interesting because it is like making a material function, because the material function, obviously you create a whole separate function and you can drag in that one node, but here you can like in my water shader, for example. Oh, it's not in here, is it? Because it's UE4 still. Need to upgrade it to UE5. Reroute. Yeah, okay. So in here I can make like my color section and everything, and then connect that at the end of here just in my entire color and Fresnel, and then I've move that wherever I want, and then I've got this whole color and Fresnel endpoint that I can then plug into what I want. That is awesome, because then you could have that as several results, right? I don't just need to copy that once. I can then copy that like 7 different times and have that placed wherever I want it. Oh man, that's awesome. I need to convince myself to get back to this. You can tell the quality difference just by looking at it. I think this one looks significantly better. One problem I was having is I can't merge one of them because it looks weird and it's just endpoint, as you see. So if we look at like the froth, right? The froth that appears, this froth can actually intertwine, I guess, with this part over here. I want some to appear so we can see it, and it causes probably one of the cooler effects. So you see that? See like how it connects to it there as well? Causes like this really cool. There you go. Look. This really cool natural effect. But I think the reason and also you get this like really sharpness to it. Does mine do that in a moment? Oh, I guess it really does. But another problem I had is it was either doing it that way or having it connect to this edge. But as you can see, when it comes out, you don't really get like a warped connection to the edge. But I remember there being issues when I tried to. Can you visualize where you are connected anyway? Like what? Can you visualize where you are connected anyway? I'll wait to fully say so my dumb brain can understand what you meant. If we do this and then just delete the back. I swear I just felt something touch my arm. And probably do like this. We get like a little button. There you go. And that can be our little off button. I say little as I scale it up drastically. There you go. We've got our off button that when you press it. I kind of want it to be more like that, I think. It will make the toast come up. So smooth that over a little bit. This is going to cause it to have loads of polys. I knew there was some still inside. Now, do we care much about poly count? No, not really. We're just having fun with this scene. I want it to still be usable, but I think people really overestimate how high poly you can actually make things in the Unreal Engine, and it will still be quote-unquote usable. Yeah, you can't go extreme, but you can go pretty damn hard. It depends on the purpose of the scene quite heavily, though. Oh, does that just not pull out? That's so strange. I wanted to pull out just a tad. Yeah, Unreal Engine has a surprisingly good tolerance for high poly things. Cool. We have a toaster. We can put a plug on the back now. With nanite, you can. Yeah, but the problem with nanites is when I was looking it up, the biggest use of nanites is apparently for Megascan stuff. If you're using nanites for stuff that you handmade and it's not insanely high poly, apparently it's more demanding. Now, this might be incorrect. This is just what I read or heard somewhere, either on another YouTube channel or I read on like a document about it. It will be more demanding to use nanites for something that's not super high detailed in the first place than to just use LODs. This obviously isn't super high poly, it's amongst a higher poly thing, but it's obviously not too demanding. Like, how many have we got? Wait, what's that? Is that everything? It's 7,000. 7,000? Really? Wow. I'm surprised it's that high. If I convert to mesh and combine it all, there you go. Yeah, 7,000. Jeez. Right, so now it's one complete mesh. What is happening in here? There is no interior. Why? Oh, wait, what? Oh, I had it hidden. Okay, I was like, what the heck? So it's all again. That, join. What you should actually do is before you join everything out like that to get rid of all its modifiers, you should technically just do a duplicate, even if you place it somewhere completely random in the scene. Just get it out, get it somewhere. So if you ever find yourself needing it again before you converted it all, you have it somewhere. You can name it as well, which makes it even easier to find, because am I going to find it over there? Nah, if we unhide everything. I mean, it's kind of over there. We might be able to find it if I remember where I placed it in the scene. So what we also want to do is we're going to make the bottom point right here. We don't need a bottom because we just don't. Yeah. So now let's go to unwrapping. So when unwrapping, so this is to multis now, I think Blender has a fine unwrapping system. First of all, I can unwrap this without even caring because it's not even got a back to it. Not even Karen. So if I look at it now, so that should be fine. There's one thing I really wish was easier to do, like just have a layer called W modifier and just right click and send to it. Yeah, that'd be easier. Well, that'd be nice. This one I won't do that with. So now you want to do what's called mark seams or mark seaming, like this, and then when we unwrap that, you get this. It comes down to if you know how to unwrap in the first place at the end of the day, which is like any software. That's not like a unique thing to Blender. If you know how to unwrap in one software, you kind of know how to unwrap in all the software. Because of the way this comes into it, I kind of just want to say this, this, and it just completely goes into it, because that looks a bit like a smoother transition, because it's got a different sort of smoothness there. Yeah, it comes down to a lot of if you know how to unwrap, you'll be fine. If I mark seam here, so this is a good example of where it's a judgment call. You'll get a decent unwrap. If you change it to angle base, you can get a different one. Conformal, I tend to prefer more often than not, but for something like this, I kind of want to separate it out to just 4 different segments, because otherwise they're going to be very, very long, and you'll get a nicer looking unwrap anyway. You will have more problems with seams, but we can always look at that later when we were in Substance Painter. I will never texture in Blender, 1, because I never learned how to do it, and 2, because I know it's not as good as Substance Painter. Some may disagree, but I've never heard a professional artist say Blender is better at it. I've just heard people say that they use it because it's free. So something like this mark seam, unwrap, not quite. What's this part? That's there. Oh wait, no, I still want here. Oh, it's because of that weird bevel thing. Okay, close. I now want this part I should have kept. Yeah. Oh. Oh, no, we'll keep them separate. It's fine. Yeah, it comes down to basically how good you are in the first place at UV mapping. But again, that's like any software. That's not unique to Blender. That's just, you know, your unwraps are going to be better the more practice you have at unwrapping. These guys came out really weird looking. Do you see this? What the heck? I don't want to redo them. Let me do this. It still looks a little janky. Don't mind it looking a little janky, because it's just like, it kind of looks a little bit more battered. Unintentionally, but it looks a little battered, which is fine because it's The Simpsons. Homer probably hit it loads. I'm using nanites with Lumen in the hard surface from Blender. I also made a test scene for performance. If you want to use Lumen, it works better with nanites. Yeah. I mean, that's what we got in here at the moment. I mean, I'm not using nanites, but yeah, I mean, I think it is too high poly anyway. Like the couch, I could probably use nanites on. That's way higher poly than I remember. This couch, maybe. This one's a little bit lower poly. This one definitely could be reduced. I just remember reading that they don't to not recommend nanites if it's something that's not super high poly to begin with, because apparently it will cost more performance. I could be wrong. I just remember reading that somewhere from someone who's much more experienced than I am, but that's the thing. I'm not that experienced. Grab there, grab there. I think the way I'll just do this one. I've always had a lot of problems with Lumen, so, I mean, take what I'm saying with a pinch of salt. What happened here, man? Come on, Blender. What you doing? That shouldn't have been that difficult for you to make this. What did it even do? It's like completely ignore this part here. Got this part here, which I don't know why this exists. Oh, it actually does have it there. Oh my god. Edges. There you go. Like, what the heck, Blender? Are you good, bro? Oops. Need one back there. Oh, I actually need that. What happened? I'm trying to like advertise why Blender's so good, and I'm just like, look at this really weird problem. Very, very strange. I don't quite know what's going on here. I'm just gonna mirror it and redo this part. The main part. Grab the edge and extrude it once. I know, but this part I've somehow made unbalanced, so... Unbalanced? Unmirrored. Oh. Oh, I had edges selected, didn't I? There you go. Separates. Wait, why is there like a floating vert here? What? And here. And thank you. Wait, which way around is this? Oh, wait, I'm missing one here too. What? So that goes here. Why is there an end on here? Not an end on, a floating vert there. How did I mess this up so badly? Oh, and then here, yeah. Like that. There's a floating vert here. Yep. There's a floating vert here too. Yep. That here. There's a floating vert again. What the? I clearly really messed up at some point, but that's fine. We're fixing it. Cool, that looks good. Mirror that. Was it the clipping? Did I have it too close? On the merging, sorry. Oh, of course, yep, stay on its own, isn't it? Well, now it's broken here. Oh, there probably is a modifier to remove floating verts. Didn't think about that. God, it's come out so garbage. I mean, I could always delete. Oh, Control X. Delete the edge loop there. Oh, what the heck? Okay, that's not deleting edge loop. Oh, it's because I've selected via vert. Control X. There you go. And scale this in a little bit. Like that. That's much more smoother. But now we've got the issue of here to deal with. Because now we've not got it the way that we made it. Check Discord. Oh. Wait. Wait, what? I think there's a modifier. One out in the middle too. Wait. As in there was another one. How did we connect this before? I need to fix this now. There. God, why is this shape so horrible? I shouldn't have beveled these corners. I kind of was playing with fire then. It's caused me to have so many extra issues that I need to have. I know, that still looks better when I do that. Let's do that, do that, do that, do that. That's fine, that's good enough. What is that blender thing? Oh, right, I thought it was if that's just the marker for the center of the... Oh, you mean that thing? Like this thing here? Yeah. I probably just ignored that you pointed to that. Yeah. I ignored that you pointed to that because I just I'm used to that being there. Right. I was like, what? What is he on about? Mesh. Fine. All right. Trying to show off how good you are, Blender, and you're somehow messing up. This is a simple model. It's one of those models that I said earlier earlier in the stream that like it's simple, but it's just causing me lots of issues. Happens to me all the time. Oh, I'm missing these. I was gonna say, what's going on? Oh, no more unwrap. Yep, that's angle based. Angle based is better. So I mix it up with angle based and that because sometimes the angle based looks better, sometimes it looks worse. It all comes down to, I guess, personal preference to an extent. But if I mark seam there and just do that, yeah, formal looks a little bit better. So let's start hiding the parts I've done. So the interior, man. The interior here. I could do this. Get rid of. Oops, I didn't want to see that, but it's fine. Get rid of. Ooh. So what would you say is more satisfying about modeling in Maya versus watching me model in Maya versus Blender? This is directed at Model X. I'm curious. What's the more satisfying? Why he finds it more satisfying than like the other? I know what, I could have just done this. That's probably better because that way we'll end up with these really thin edges. Do you think it's because it looks more like like 3ds Max? At least I feel like it looks a little bit more compared to Blender anyway. Oh, my mother is calling. My freaking HMRC scaring me. I'll come back, says that would be sus. This means... This means sus, Jesus. Wait, what were you guys writing? Oh, okay. That mic's dope. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, I got an email about my self-assessment. This wasn't why I went downstairs. My mummy called me, and I was she wanted me to sort something out. With 100 days to go until the deadline for online returns and 1 week until the paper deadline, blah, 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 blah. If you already sent us your return and paid, thank you. Yes, I have. Why are you emailing me this? You scared me. Like, I thought I hadn't done my taxes. A new challenger appears. Hey, man. How's it going? Hey, man. I said, hey, man. There's no need to fill down. There's no need to fill down. I said, hey, man. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. Having a ball. Don't stop me now. Yeah, like... To be fair, the mic's upside down right now, but obviously when you have it over you like this, it's like the top is the bottom. But it's very, very cool. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ran. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ran. Ba-ba-ran. Yeah. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ran. I didn't know that song, but oh, what the heck? What's going on here? Whatever. That must be the shape of it if it's doing that. Ooh, that turned out really good. It separated out all the pieces though. Did I want that? No. It's the children who are wrong. Oh yeah, technically I didn't need to do this part. Yes. Theme. Yeah, look at that. Oh, please don't tell me they will be when I... Oh, you know what? I'm just going to leave it like that. I have a feeling when I'm going to do something, it's going to be a bit awkward with me. Hey, look at this shape. This is so strange. I probably shouldn't have done this shape because it is very strange. And there's a lot of surface area on it. I don't even know where to start. You know what? We're going to do a smart unwrap. He's on the inside. Does it? Oh, that's terrible. Maybe I shouldn't have done it using this method. It is terrible. I could always like do a replication. No spamming caps. Beautiful. You know what? I think my go-to like song is probably Summer of '69. If you guys haven't heard it, I mean, I can't imagine you guys haven't, but that song is just fantastic. I got my first real 6-string, bought it at the 5 and 9. I think it says 5 and 9. Played it till my fingers bled. It was the summer of '69. We had a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Jody got married. Should've known we'd never get far. So I could just do this to make a similar effect. Now I look back now. Something lasts forever. And you know what? I think we only need the one inside, right? And if I had the choice, something would be there. Those were the best days of my life. Right, then if I select it all and just do this. Oh, and delete the top. So this is one of those cases where I'm making a better geometry simply because it would have been too hard to UV map, right? Which is a perfectly fine reason to do this. Like, that's not a bad reason to want to do this. And then if I invert that and then delete all these faces, we get a very similar effect. So if we extrude them in, we get an even more similar effect. My only problem with that is I kind of would have liked it to be at the top instead of being pointy. So what I needed to do there was before I did that, Grab one for the top, for the road. Pull it up a little bit. Is that right? So that's all of them. Yeah, do something like that. Like that. Oh, no. I guess like that. Oh, wait, what? Hold on a minute. When I start selecting them all. Hold on a minute. That's not what I did a second ago. It let me invert it easily last time. What? Why did it let me invert it easily last time? And then this time it's like, no. I'm very confused. I literally did this. What? What did I do differently? What I mean is, like, when if you guys don't understand what I'm referring to, when I beveled like this, and I left clicked, oh, what? Does it depend where I left click my mouse? Look, it's like not selecting the upper ones now. What is going on? I kind of feel like we don't need the center one either. I want to be the very best. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To lay down is my real test. To be sponsored is a goal. Sponsor me. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Do. It's Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Mate, that is a bop. That is such a good song. And it slaps so much harder than it should do for a kid's song. Or for a song for a kid's show. Why is it... I'm so confused to why it's doing that. I'm going to have to deselect it manually. Earlier it was fine. Oh, wait. I did all that and I still want... Oh, actually, I just add one manually. There you go. Pokemon to understand power that's inside. Pokemon, you'll teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon. I wonder if anyone hears me say like more recent slang, like slaps, for example. I think that's such a great term. Come back and we sing a Pokemon, it's a good song. Yeah, I love the term slaps. I think slaps is a more frequent term, more recent term. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that is an old term. I know what, I like it because the bottom gets a single line, which actually I think looks a bit better. Do that. Cool. So this is going to be much easier. Whoa. Going to be much easier to UV map than the last one we had. So if we pull this one out and delete the last ones. So if we look at those, look at the geometry on this. Despite me bigging it up saying, look at the wireframe tool. This is significantly easier to UV map. In fact, if we take one quick look at it, I could do this in one very simple way where I cage out the interior and the exterior. The bottom is much more interesting than I was thinking it would be. That's single. Can I? Yeah, make it so I can't see anything else. Yeah, the bottom is a bit different than I thought it would be, but that's fine. So basically, I just want to do this. Oh, actually, yeah. I want to set all this. Oh, it's going to be a little bit more annoying than I thought it would be, because the reason it's going to be more annoying is we've got to select all the interior faces along here. This model looks awesome. Thank you. It's just a toaster. It's just a toaster, mate. Chill. I wonder what happens if I mark seam here and I'm right. This is going to look so bad. Because it needs to have all of these. But what would be the easiest way to select these instead of having to manually go around? I'm not going to have to manually do it, am I? I think I'm going to have to manually do it. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of manual labor. Or computer labor. Or just labor. I feel like there's gotta be a better way. And there is, Kevin. Like this. That does select all of them. What is that just the top? It is just the top. Wait, yeah, so if I just do this all on the interior and not here. So if I just come around the whole thing, make sure not to select the outside. What do you guys say is your favorite shooting game? I know that's a complete wild ball of a question, but I'm actually very curious because I've been looking into shooting games again, not to really play them because I don't enjoy shooting games anymore. A lot of people find that very strange, especially in my, well, not my recent friendship groups, but some of my older friendship groups. I just don't find them very entertaining anymore. Battlefield 4. 4? What was the really bad one? I assume not 4. Not if it's your favorite. Ricky, join the chat. Ricky. I think I just do this, right? I think this is correct. I think. Well, no, that's not fully correct. And you know why? Because this needs to do this, right? Because otherwise they're going to just be loads of separate pieces. Oh, same here. This is incorrect too. Is it incorrect because of this? Oh, wait, yeah, there's loads of incorrect things here because I don't want any of these in-between faces either. Ah, that was a waste of time. I do have to manually select it. Because I just want all of these... Oh, man. I just want all of these that connect into it. God, it's so annoying to UV map. 1v 2042. Basically every game since 4. Oh, just delete the back polys. You'll never see... Yeah, I was thinking that. I think you're right. What's the quick way to delete the back polys now, though? Can I undo enough? Yikes. I can't. Can I do this? Wait, what am I... What is happening here? Aurora Borealis? Aurora Borealis! Completely localized in my local store. Yes. May I localize it? Yes. But you're right. Even if I did think we're going to see it, we could always just... Oh, that's not good. We could always just two-side it anyway. What the... Oh, only faces. Or like, what's going on? That's good enough. Now, how do we unwrap this anyway? Let's see. Probably just cutting... Well, I don't know, actually. What does it look like? You know what? That's probably fine, honestly. It's a little wacky. We like wacky here. What would be the best way to do this? Would it be to, like, cut on the edges? Like, pretending like it's a square? I think it would be, right? Like here, 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 You like that, right? It depends where we want to connect it from, actually. It depends how we want to do it like a box, but I'm thinking here. And then it will come away from the bottom, right? Yeah, like that. Oh, actually not quite. Oh, right. Because this one makes it so it doesn't connect anymore. I mean, I kind of like how it looks. I might keep it like this, but just in case. Alright, clear scene. And we'll see how this looks when it's connected. Actually, no, that's fine. It's actually just... Oh, sorry. Oh, just saying. Oh, it goes a little bit janky, though. Well, you know what? That looks fine, though. Sweet. That was a lot of effort for nothing. Jesus. And then we can have this at the top. And we can duplicate it. I should probably mirror it to make it perfectly aligned. But we don't play by the rules here. How does that place? Like that, so... just over both of them. There you go. Cool. What's select everything as well, like that. Hopefully they're not inverted now. They are inverted now. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. So what's... that's all good like this, right? Oh no no no. These things are inverted. There you go. Sweet. Right. What's left? What's this? Oh right. The bits on the interior. I see. Hide. Hide. Okay. I'm off. Have a great stream. Have a good one, man. Hope you enjoyed. Oh. Alright, let's think. They're basically just rectangles. So it's just like select the top, select the top, select the top, select the top, select the top. I could probably delete the backs. As moderate just wrote in chat. I could. But these might be awkward to unwrap, so I'm not too against keeping them. But equally, it means a lot less UV space to work with, so maybe you're right. What has been... I know moderate was basically the only one who... who answered. But what has been your guys' most, like... the game you didn't think you was going to enjoy, but you had an absolute blast on? If there is one, question mark, because you know that you may never take a chance on the game. I think it's one half someone may never take a chance on the game they might not like. Other half, it's just never happened. Like every time you think you're not gonna like a game, you always dislike the game. God, it's weird. It's like I'm looking at a puzzle. It's just weird looking at everything. I mean, I could use so many examples. Little Nightmares. Actually, you know what? That's a lie. I knew I'd like Little Nightmares. I just didn't bother playing it for a very long time. Back in 2010, I thought I'd hate Minecraft. Ooh, that's a good one. A lot of people thought they'd hate Minecraft. I didn't think I'd hate it, but I definitely wasn't keen on playing it. And then when I played it, I was like, wow, this is actually amazing. Like, I couldn't get enough. Oh, actually, is that even true? Because I'm getting very faint memories of when I looked at it and going, oh man, the survival looks awesome. So no, that might not even be true that I was... Minecraft Donnesk, I thought. Oh, Dungeons, I thought. But oof, it was fun. Oh, you wrote Dungeons. Really? I didn't like Minecraft Dungeons. It was so basic. It was basically Diablo with 90% of the content taken out. That was my opinion, but I've played that genre of game before. So I guess it depends. I think it's a really, really good intro. Now that I've said that, really good intro to that kind of genre. Pack. Not the best. I also want to give it a little bit more space between things. There you go. It's not the worst either. The worst. It's not the best. Like this part, the fact that I'm getting all this here that it's not using is very, very frustrating. Like all these. Oh well. Oh, hold on a minute. These parts are inverted. What the heck's happening to you now? You didn't look like that earlier. I know it's an Engon, but you didn't look like that earlier. Wait, hold on a minute. Select material. 0. Ooh, okay. I guess we'll just like rotate. Shift D. Oh, there you go. I don't like that. Delete. Grid fill. Oh my god. No, I'm good. We're just gonna do this. No, that doesn't look good either. What is happening? It did not look like that before. What? That's way better than that before. Now it's having problems. Oh, there you go. I fixed it. Oh my god, what is happening to you guys? There you go. Dragon Ball Z 360. Oh, you know what? That's a good one. Dragon Ball Z on PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 were lit. Tricaps. It's fine, Moose King. Is there no cap or triangulate? As in, what do you mean, like to cap it? I did just triangulate, but I didn't like how it looked, so. So I don't like top down, but I do like wow and low. The thing with top down is it's just a camera angle, right? The game could be significantly different. I think it should be fine. I mean, usually you'd like merge center that, but that obviously won't give a good result because of the way it looks. I kind of want to do this and sharp. That looks better. You're right. This bottom part needs to be fixed as well. There you go. Fine. We'll do a quick bevel on this. It looks weird because weighted normals don't work too well with something that doesn't have a bevel on the edge. And I know I bevel everything anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem, but I don't like it telling me what to do. Because watch, when you bevel it slightly, even with one bevel, get a really nice smooth result. It'll be the same with all of these, yeah. But that's fine. You're barely going to see these anyway, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. If you click keep sharp, it fixes all of them. But the problem with keep sharp is you'll get like sharp here. See what I mean? Equally, if I turn that up right, it won't do anything. See, it works on there, so it always confuses me to how this fully works. But equally, what I could do is I could just, oops, separate you. Turn that off. Apply that. Apply that. Merge it, and we'll have a result where we get both of them looking that way. So now we've got this looking normal in here now. Ta-da! So yeah. I can't believe I'm spending this long on just a freaking toaster. This is basically done, though. I do think it's got... I should really fix the UVs. Like, I should squeeze what I can in here. That's what I actually try to say to my boss, because he's like, this thing should take this long. I'm like, yeah, but sometimes you'll be surprised what small assets can really screw you over. Like, for some reason you think they're going to be really simple, and then you go to do them, and you just spend ages making something that you thought was going to take you no time at all. It's quite funny, to be honest. I mean, you guys have seen some of my really complex models, and then I'm sitting here doing a toaster. So then I'm just going to help when I get over here. me at my Apple box. Exactly. What are these? Was that just not where I selected something by accident? What are those? Is this? Oh, it must have been. Hold on a minute. There you go. Yeah, something I do is I'll click on, click onto the window, then I'll come over here and do that, and I'll forget that I got these selected. So that's probably what I did. I'm not sure, but it's probably what I did. So we're gonna squeeze everything in. Again, this isn't showing off how good Blender can be, because I'm having to manually do a lot, which is a shame, because Blender's really, really good. You don't usually have to manually do a lot, but I keep making assets that Blender just doesn't like by default, so I'm like, oh, I gotta kind of do it. Can I fit that in there? What is this? We'll do that bit, but we'll grab you, and we'll increase your size, give you a bit more room. In fact, I can go in there. What are you? Oh, you're the bottom. I could probably grab both of you then. Let's be that side, yep. Scare you down. Scare you down. Grab you. Today was supposed to be my gaming day. Moderate has forced me to stream instead. Now I've not had any fun today, and I'm going to be all cranky tomorrow because I didn't get to play video games. I can't believe you've done this. You don't want to see me when I'm cranky. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's the interior again. I mean, it doesn't matter if I scale down the interior because you don't see it. It's the same with all this, yeah. This is going to glow. Because I might have the toaster on constantly because I think that'll look really cool. So I might... Oh, with that said, that should have been pulled down. I guess we'll make that decision later. But I'd like to have it on because I think it glowing would look pretty cool. It would look so neato. Here? The problem is this one. But again, it is the interior, so I could just say no and do that. Same with like all of these bits. So anything that's like the interior, which is all of that, I could scale down, not include you. I could scale down and get some more room out of. Because you're barely going to see it, and it's going to be in darkness. Darkness. Cranking those 90s lol. No. What are you again? Okay, you're here. So can I do something like this or this? Yikes. Big yikes. Still having trouble. You know what? You can slip into here. Oh, you naughty boy. You saucy boy, you. Okay, so... I mean, I guess the second one go here. Like, well, I don't know what these are. What the heck are these? Oh, they're them? You could definitely sit yourself in here. They're all of you. I didn't realize you're all that. Shut up, baby. I know it. Let's get down a little bit. And now we've still got this awkward bit here that I don't know what to do with. Same with him. Look, if we could... Oh, you know what? That's not too bad. If we could squeeze these in somewhere, we can get this scaled up quite nice. But these guys are being horrible. And I guess I could do this. But then I got this fat one over here. Nowhere to go. Get more scale. We've scaled it up quite a bit considering. We've scaled other bits down, admittedly. But that's not too bad now. we're going to save, we're going to export, and I'm going to pop it into Substance. We're going to bake it, and then I'm going to call it a day. So I want to do something with my evening. You guys holding me ransom. Might not work. Kitchen. SM underscore. I did do the plug for it, but I don't know if how I want to do it. Because I should really use cables and stuff in Engine and actually place a plug. You're forced to stay here in labor. I've done enough labor today. How dare you, Detective Diaz? Oh, I don't like when I leave to get something and I come back and the stream ends. Ooh. I do, it's hilarious. I make sure I end the stream when you leave. It's my goal every stream. Yes. Oh, why is my desktop frozen? There you go. Oh, I'm already in here. Nice. Kitchen toaster. Toaster with plug. Fuck yeah. I always forget I have a name for it already. So this is without the plug. To be fair, we got some room. So maybe I can unwrap the plug in here too. Well, you can really see the empty spaces when you're in here. Right, we're going to do a bake. At 2K. That's not 2K. At 2K. See how it looks when baked. Put a quick metal on it. Actually, just put a quick stylized one on it. Stylized have a lot of extra detail. Custom stylized. And boom, stylized. And we're going to call it a day. Whoa. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I will catch you guys probably next Friday. Oh, why is the camera so far out? Probably next Friday. If I do fancy... Oh, Jack's here. Hello, dude. Help me with my UE5. Oh. I have a blurred text on my screen after random time working UE5. Maybe you know anyone about this problem. Sorry for my English. Wait. Let me quickly read the problem. Jack, actually, if you join the Discord below, you can post images of your problem in the Ask for Help chat. If you understand what, if your English is too good, I hope you can understand what I'm saying. Yeah, join the Discord below and post in the Ask for Help chat because I'll be able to help you better in there anyway. I hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.